Have you ever asked the neighbor to look after your children while you were out, and when you come back, you find your daughter's pants have blood on? The movie starts with a young girl, 10-year-old Mary, being home alone. Her mother's friend, Jared, suddenly entered. He pulled Mary's little hand and said, "Let's play doll game today. You play the role of little doll. I play the role of a caregiver for the doll. But you mustn't talk about this with anyone else." The little girl was led by Jared to the toilet just like that. After that, though, Mary was no longer interested in this game. But she did not dare to talk about this with her parents. After that, what happened is very difficult to end. Because normally Jared is very open and enthusiastic, her parents don't feel anything out of the ordinary. They also often asked him to take their daughters to school. Jared also did not let Mary have the opportunity to socialize with others. Mary told her mother that she didn't like Uncle Jared. But the mother thought Uncle Jared was so good to her. Every day he picked her up on time. She absolutely didn't see anything was wrong. The day the mother was cleaning her daughter's room, she discovered a sticky towel in her daughter's room. Mary said it was Uncle Jared left, thought that her mother would find the truth. But she just blames her for not being neat. It was because of the mother's neglect that Jared became even more unscrupulous. The day Mary was alone at home wondering how to wash the blood from her pants, the mother saw that, very happy that her daughter was just getting into puberty. So Mary once again confided everything to her mother. But no matter how much she tries, it will be meaningless to her mother. The mother always uses every argument to deny Mary. She even told her not to talk miscellaneous. In the end, Mary eventually had to learn to hide her impurity herself. After growing up, though, Mary's body was released from Jared's disgusting hand. But she can only use choreography and art to free her wounded soul. Mary did not trust her parents and anyone for a long time. Even when true love came, she didn't have the courage to accept it. After the doctor heard Mary tell all about what had happened, she felt very shocked. She advised her that it was best to confess everything to her family. Mary came home one day to visit her parents. In her garden, she met Jared again. His son has just had twins. Maybe they won't escape Jared's clutches. Mary did not want the tragedy to continue, so she told her parents everything. The father was very angry. He couldn't believe how his best friend could harm his daughter. But the mother does not think so. Even what her daughter said, she was also skeptical. She thinks someone as successful as Jared will not be able to do such nauseating evil things. The mother saying that really makes Mary so hopeless with her mother. After that, he took his daughter to the police station. Meanwhile, the mother still blames Mary. "Isn't life very good right now? If you keep on being stubborn, won't it affect everyone? Once this is rumored, it will affect her reputation." In her eyes, the daughter who always has to have psychological therapy is not as important as her reputation. Jared's sister also bravely stood up in court, accused this brother of doing the same to her for many years. Deal with everyone's accusing gazes. Jared still stubbornly didn't admit it was wrong. He argued that Mary and her sister at that time did not protest. In other words, they are voluntary. In the end, Jared was well-deserved. However, the victim's injuries still haunt them for life. The movie is over. The moral of the story is, don't believe anyone but yourself, because even your mother could turn yourself down.